Hey there, it's YoBo, day 147 of life according to YoBo. Okay, I hope you watched day 146 because I told you all about the big time Juneteenth celebration. Woo, I watched that video and I said, YoBo, look at your eyes. Y'all look at my eyes. I'm trying to be all perky, but I promise you, I ain't slept all week long. I am so excited about the return to Geneva, Texas. Just got an email from somebody else who said they talked to another cousin, and it's a carload of folk coming in from Lawton, Oklahoma. I'm telling you, we're going to have a couple hundred people there. If you in Texas, oh, that's my hair. Hold on a minute. Messing up my hair. Okay, let me do that again. If you in Texas, anywhere near East Texas, you need to be a part of the Juneteenth 150th anniversary celebration. Okay, now, let me tell you, I got some more registrations in the mail. We got one from Ray Barrett. That's my cousin, Bo Barrett. K to 10, but sent $50. So, you know, we appreciate that. Got a reservation in, another registration, I'm sorry, from Calvin Cook in Texas City. And we got $20 from cousin Corey Cook Certain in Lawton, Oklahoma. I got all my stuff over here. The whole desk is covered. But we're not even going to go back over there. Now I want to show you what else I did. Let's figure out how I can do this. Listen, this whole journey began in 1992 when I took a trip with my parents to Geneva, Texas. Granted, as a child, we would come in the summer. But those of you who are my age, I'm 56, remember how we used to travel with our parents? Nowadays, grandkids get to go on an airplane, but no, that's not what we did. Everybody piled up in the station wagon. They would put that big old round thing with the water on it on the front of the car. You have yourself some sardines, some crackers, fry some chicken, put it in a paper bag, get you a loaf of white bread, and you commence to starting your journey. I was born 1956. Now remember, Civil Rights Act didn't go into effect till 1965. Y'all better know your history. Y'all need to know your history. Civil Rights Act didn't go into effect until 1965. And we were driving through Texas. So now you just can't pull over and get you a room for the night. Maybe daddy will pull over. Mama didn't drive because she was epileptic. Couldn't get a driver's license. So daddy will maybe pull over, close his eyes for 2-3 hours, and we get right on back on the road, drive straight through. Ooh, it would be hot. Windows down, no air conditioning. So that's just the way we travel. Coming into the country, no air conditioning, hot as all get out. So I just didn't have pleasant memories. But when I was, I don't know how old I was, maybe 1992, an adult, I had a totally different experience when I returned to Geneva. I really felt a connection, and I wanted to get to know my ancestors, and I wanted to get to know my grandmother's ancestors, and my great-grandmother's ancestors, and my great-great-grandmother's ancestors. So what we're doing this weekend is actually 22 years of work that I have been doing, compiling history on my family. But I expanded it this time, and I added information on all the Geneva families, okay? So hold on a minute. I don't want to drop my mouse. I'm going to take this iPhone down, and I'm going to put it in front of my screen. And let me figure out, how do I change the view on this? I don't know how I change it. Oh, Lord, maybe I can't change it. Okay, well, let me turn it this way. Make sure you can see the screen. Okay. Sure wish I could turn this rascal around. Okay, let me show you. Oh, just hold tight, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm going to figure it out. I was hoping I could turn this. Oh, well. Just let's see. Is it centered? Bear with me. Y'all know I'm no techno Negro. So just bear with me. I showed you the other day. Okay, what's that say? Our Family History Book. I hope you have a clear view of that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now let me show you what I did. Okay, I have to watch this video. Ooh, I sure hope I don't have to go in here and redo the video. Okay, these are all the former slaves on here. I'm kin to the Barretts. I'm kin to the Cantons, the Cottons, the Dennises, the Earls, let's see, the Moores, the McCoys. Let me keep going on down. The McMichaels, the Singletons, the Thorns, the Williams, and the Wrights. Oh, and the Thomases. My grandmama's sister married a Thomas. So those are all my cousins. So when I tell you we're all kin to these, oh, my great great grandfather, his sister married a Hall, so we just all mixed up there. Okay. Ooh, I sure hope this whole thing is coming down, showing. Okay, but let me show you what I did. Let's go on into here. My daughter was reviewing this at work, and one of her friends looked at it. She said, Krista, is this true? She looked at this where it says public sale on the 17th day of July 1832. Hold on while I peek. Okay, that's better. I think I got a better view. I sure hope y'all saw what I was looking at. Okay, right there. Okay, public sale on the 17th day of July 1832 will be sold at the late residence of Jacob Sadowski. The following property: Negroes, men, women, and children from 15 to 20 in number, with horses, hogs, sheep, and cattle. One carriage, one gig. Y'all understand what I'm saying? The man died. All of his property is being sold. Negroes lumped right in there with the hogs, with the sheep, and with the cattle. So you know black folks don't know their history. And if black folks don't know it, because they don't teach it in school, you know daggone well white folks don't know it. The little girl, white girl looked at all this stuff. She said, Krista, is this true that you're selling Negroes with a cow? Negroes with farm equipment? She said, yes. These are the actual flyers. Look at this. Slaves to sale. A Negro man, Negro woman, and child, and 2 female children. These are children that were obviously sold away from the mother. And the slaveholders loved to get the little female children because those became their, let me see, are you looking at it right? Okay, I think I got it just right. Yes. Let me come on over here. They like to get the little female children because those became their quote unquote house servants. And that's how we end up with some folks that's dark skinned, some folks light skinned. Okay. So we did that. Their pain, it says at the top, and then I'm just going to show you one more page. Our gain. Okay, you got that? Look at it. Their pain. I'm angled, right? Their pain, our gain. Their fight, ooh, Jesus, our right. Glory. Their story, hey, our glory. When you look at the goodness of the Lord, just think. Turn it around. If someone would have told these former slaves 150 years ago, if they would have said 150 years from now, all your descendants are going to return to this very place. But when they come back, it's going to be doctors. It's going to be lawyers, politicians, teachers, preachers, scientists, nurses, housewives, air conditioning repairmen. If somebody would have told them, baby, you paid the price, but they're going to reap the benefits. That's why we're going back. And you know what? It feels as though it's something pulling at us and something tugging at us. I'm not that good. I cannot plan an event like this. But my relatives just feel as though they have to be there. That's why I'm asking you. Invite your family over. This Saturday, have a fish fry. Make some enchiladas. Do something and invite people over. If you don't do nothing else, pull up this video. Pull up the day 146 video and watch it. Okay, let me show you one more thing that I did because I'm at 9 minutes. Let me scroll right on through here because remember I told you I've been working on this project for years and years and years. When I tell you I did an actual history book, oh boo, that's what I did. And I covered all the families of Geneva, Texas. Let me go right on back here. I asked my daddy, I said, Daddy, give me the names of the families, the old families, the former slaves who settled there. Okay, now let me turn this around. Make sure you can see this page. There we go. Remembering and honoring our enslaved ancestors. But I just didn't stop there. Look what's here. I go through each family one by one. We remember and honor Edmund and Agnes Strother Barrett. And on here is a little information about them. Edmund Barrett was born about 1835, in Louisiana. Agnes was born about 1840 in Texas. They both were born into the system of slavery. Just imagine that, born 1835. They weren't freed until 1863 if they were outside of Texas, or 1865 if they were in Texas. But I give history on each family, and we go all the way, the Barretts, the Battles, and my peoples too, the Boltons, another family by the name of Bolton, the Bozemans. My uncle married a Bozeman. A son, the Buckleys. Lord Jesus, researching these Buckleys almost gave me a headache. The Cantons. These are my maternal relatives. Randall Canton, James Canton, all them born into slavery. Sharper and Harriet Cook, Augusta and Sarah Thorne, Mark and Rosetta Curl, Jacob and Patrina Davis. Look at here. I'm in the D's, but look, let's go over here. I'm just in the K's now. Hubbard and Mahala Kellum. Let me scroll down a little bit. I'm in the R's. Tom and Mary Roberts. Y'all see that? I have researched all these families. Let's go. Let's see who else we have. Dan and Mary Singleton. I'm in the S's. Hannah, George, and Henry Teal in the T's. Let me keep going. The Weathered ancestors. Lord Jesus, it was a bunch of them. Let me turn around. The Weathereds owned a lot of slaves. So anytime you have that many slaves in a small community, and the people begin to settle in the community, they may not necessarily be biologically related. So you could have 10 different families in the community with the same name, but not be related. That's why sometimes you'll talk to some Weathereds and they say, well, we're a different family. The older people knew who was related. I think there were 4 different slaveholders by the name of Weathered. So some of the younger generation now, we just call them all cousins. Okay, so let's turn back around here. I explained the Weathereds. Make sure I got this up on here where you can see it. The Weathers. Look, I told you it's a bunch of them. Look at here. All these former slaves in the community. Look at that. As I'm scrolling page by page, all these different families.